What's up, everyone? I'm here with UFC Bantamweight Vince Morales. Vince is fighting Draco Rodriguez at UFC 266 next weekend. You're actually our first ever recurring guest on this program. So can we consider you a friend of the show?
Oh, definitely. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But you're coming off a torn Achilles. So health-wise, and mentally, how are you feeling ahead of this one?
Better than ever, really. I just started working with Syndicate right when I tore the Achilles. So I finally got in with a full team. Got a whole new group of guys around me, which has been awesome for me, really. The forced perspective of kind of learning things from the outside and just sitting on the sidelines and watching was kind of, in an odd way, it was refreshing. I mean, I've still missed training every day from when I was sidelined, but yeah, I feel amazing, really. I can't wait to get in there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to watch. So it's your first fight with a live audience, correct? Since the pandemic.
Yeah, since the pandemic, yeah, the last one had no crowd. I was super stoked to be able to. This is also my first pay-per-view card,
Oh,
so
nice.
yeah, I'm super stoked to be part of this one.
Yeah. Do you think the having a crowd there to kind of feed off? You're only the second fight on the card, but something I've noticed. I don't know if you've noticed the same thing, especially since the pandemic and like the live crowd's been back. Like since the first fight and like the early prelims, like people are there. It's loud. Like you know,
Early on, yeah,
yeah.
early on, they're getting after it, and I'm all about that. The louder, the better for me. I feel like I feed off of that energy, whether it's directed towards me or against me, really. Um, yeah, I'm stoked, man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome. It's definitely feels overdue with years of almost 2 years of no no live audience. But last weekend in the card, we saw I think there's three fights where the judging was really suspect, and
Yeah.
especially when you're fighting on the pay structure in the UFC where half your money could be taken if you get fucked over by a judge. What are kind of your thoughts on the judging? Is that kind of something that's in the back of your head going into the fight?
No, I feel like if you let that weigh heavy, it'll be a heavy thing. That's not what I need to focus on right now. That's going to be an issue regardless. Just going to go in there and do my job and literally hope for the best. Try to leave them out of it. You know what I mean? Easier said than done in a lot of cases, but yeah, it is what it is. Try not to weigh too heavy on it. Fingers crossed, nothing like that's going on this time.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I don't know if you've seen this, but in the betting lines, it's really close in your fight. You're a slight underdog at plus 116. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think, yeah, obviously I'm sure you don't think you should be the underdog. Is that something that motivates you, or is it something you care at all about?
I don't care about it too much. Normally I've been the underdog. It's just kind of that's just how it's been. I'm one of the smaller guys in the division. I don't know if that plays something in it. The way the last fight went probably plays a little something in people's minds. Um, Another thing that it is what it is. I don't think about it too much. I'll just go in there and do my thing. Show people why it, why that's not the case.
Yeah, yeah. And then again, arena pay-per-view. We gotta know, what's the walkout song gonna be?
I declare war is what it is. Yeah,
Okay.
it's by King ISO. It's just something that I listened to for the last like year or so that kind of gets me in that mood to literally go to war. So let's go, man. Yeah, I'm stoked.
I've always wondered, like, when you're the guy that walks out first, does your opponent's walkout song play into your head? Or are you thinking like, it's a good one, or like, this song sucks, like underneath this guy's ass?
Both that's happened multiple times. Where I'm already settled in the cage. I'm like, oh, great, now they chose a good walkout song, or oh, great, now I got to listen to this.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I just kind of repeat my own in my head or whatever.
it's got
That
to be a
that
good
that
song.
that's one thing that like I do really enjoy is the walkouts. I mean, ever since I was like a real young kid and I used to play like WWE with my friends, we used to
Yeah,
set up like little walkout stations, walkout songs for us to come out to, push the blankets aside and shit. Like that's one of my favorite moments. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to think too much about theirs.
yeah. I
Yeah.
imagine it's a nice feeling though. Like if the guy fighting has like an awful walkout song and it comes on, like, I'm gonna beat this dude's ass. Like this song sucks.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. But and then last time we were talking, we got into your affinity for hot Cheetos. So throughout the camp, have you been abstaining from hot Cheetos, and are you just waiting to like for after the fight till you can get after some, or do you dabble during the fight camp?
No, this time, like, so normally I think I dabble a little bit. I kind of cut them out like a month or a little after a month because I'm addicted. But like, um, no, I cut beer and hot Cheetos out fairly early this time. So just trying to see how it leaves my body and how it affects me. And the results have been good, but I still can't wait to open a new beer and a bag of chips. So.
Yeah, that's good. I love it. You're fighting in Houston. You're going to go in there. You'll win your fight. You'll be celebrating after. Everyone's like, oh my God, what's this guy going to do to celebrate Houston? All this food in this city. It's like, I just want a bag of hot Cheetos from the
Yeah, I
gas
just want a bag of
station.
chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. It's weird.
That's awesome. So yeah, we're a week away. Last question. Like what are your final thoughts? Like what are your final words for the fight?
I don't even know if I've had final thoughts yet. It's fight week for me, and I'm just I can't. Part of me can't even believe it's finally here, just because I
Yeah.
feel like it's been so long, and some of the stuff that I've had to go through outside of training just to get to this point, to get back to training, to get to the point of going back to a fight. I'm just trying to bathe in all that really, and embrace it, and I can't wait to feel all the nerves and man, I can't wait to get over there and go through all the process. Can't wait to get the weight cut going. Well, I mean, that part I'm kind of like a little but I can't wait to get done with the weight cut. Can't wait to do weigh-ins. I'm just trying to enjoy everything and really I want to put my best foot forward and show who I really am out there.
That's great. Yeah. So since you are coming off the Achilles and, a little bit longer of a layoff, and it's been such, I imagine even more so of a battle to get back into the cage after those kind of setbacks. Is there a part of you that feels like I'm already done with half the battle by the time just by stepping into that cage? Or is it like the battle is the cage, the fight itself?
That's funny that you asked that because I think I've went back and forth with myself on that same thing. Like like you're just saying, everything that I've had to work through just to get back to this point that feels like a battle in and of itself. Um, but I also don't want to downplay the battle that goes on in the cage. So um, how I try to think about it is I'm prepped for war. I know what it's like just to work past my own issues. Now I just got to work through past this other person and then get to that point and get my hand raised.
That's awesome. Well, Vince Morales, UFC 266 next weekend against Draco
265.
Rodriguez. Excuse me?
265.
265. I did that twice.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I got you.
UFC, thank you. Appreciate it. UFC 265. I'll edit that out. Not really. It deserves to be in. 265 against Drake Rodriguez, ESPN Plus prelims. He's going to win. Tune in, Vince Morales. Thanks so much, man.
I appreciate it, man. It's good talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Have a good one.